Hey everyone, welcome back to the Road to 2000 series. This is episode 5. I'm sitting at 1835 again. I feel like I just keep winning one game and then losing one game, so I'm sort of staying at the same rating. But yeah, 1835. Let me try find a game. 1510 rapid is the time format. Yeah, last game was a pretty tough sort of end game position. But yeah, I think I played well that game. I mean, I was kind of happy with how I played, and then it was just sort of a tough end game scenario. Um, but that happens. I was playing a bit of Blitz earlier today, and that seems to be going up a little bit now. I'm into the 1700s, but um, yeah, Blitz is always a bit up and down. Okay, I've got the white pieces. Um, let's play e4. Scandinavian defense is d5, and I'm happy to take. He takes with the queen. Let's play knight c3. He gives a check. Um, what's the move here? Just blocking with the bishop or the knight? If I block with the bishop, he might play there. It's also blocking with the queen. Um, I already don't know what the right move is. So bishop, he goes there, attacking this pawn. Can we play like bishop there? That looks pretty good. I definitely want to play faster, especially in the opening. That's something I'm trying to do. Okay, h5, but why do they always play such random things? Um, I mean, this can't be good, right? Bringing the queen out early, playing h5. Develop the knight, then he goes there. I mean, that can't be good, can it? I've also just got d4, bring the bishop out, queen out, and castle kingside, castle queenside. Um, let me play knight f3. I'm completely don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, h4. I don't think I want to let the pawn come any closer. Can also attack the queen. If the queen moves, I can play d4, which defends my knight. Um, hmm. There's also knight b5 to try and check there, but let me just play h3 for now. I really feel like I keep getting put under pressure on the clock, so I'm trying to play a bit quicker. Okay, queen g6, I thought I just had rook g1, and my idea is to castle queenside. I can also probably can I let them take it? What about like knight d5? How's he going to stop this check? Bringing the queen? What a wacky position. Maybe I can just let him take it. Or should I just play rook g1? So knight d5. Let me think calmly. This is the threat. He can move the queen. Then we can play like c4. I'm going to play this, I think. If he takes there, we can attack the queen. Already a weird game, and I'm massively down on the clock. This is the sort of thing I'm trying to avoid, being under time pressure too much. Probably think a bit, just play a bit too slowly in these sort of games. But this one does feel wacky, and it feels like I can punish him early for moving his queen around everywhere and playing h5, h4. So how does he stop this? Wow, that can't be good, can it? Okay, so knight e5 attacks the queen, but he can play something like queen e6. And there's nothing there. Can also play knight f4. I can also just play d4. I can also play rook g1. So knight e5, there's queen e6. Doesn't work. d5 and like bishop f4 to attack this pawn. If he takes here, I'm just going to play rook g1. Let me play d4, sorry. I want to get the bishop here and go after that pawn. Yeah, so taking there I wasn't worried about, was I? Because I've got rook g1. He can take there, but then we look like we've got a massive... yeah, let me play rook g1. I mean... he can take there, maybe knight. So knight g5. He can come back there. No, he can't. Knight f5. Sorry, knight g5 attacks his queen. Where can his queen go? His queen can go here. Or we can just continue with our plan. Bishop f4. Yeah, bishop f4 looks pretty good. What a weird game. This has to be good for me though, doesn't it? Look at my development compared to his. Yeah, I wonder if there was knight g5 there, but I thought then, what did I see? Yes, so I can take it and then play check or... So takes. can take with the knight, or I can play check. If we go takes with the knight, his rook's under attack. If he goes there, I can play check. And after he takes with something, we win the rook. I mean, that looks pretty good. I'm just wondering if there's anything better. I mean, my position looks so commanding, but no, I think we take there. Takes, knight takes. If the rook moves, we've got check. Bishop takes, or oh wait, he's got queen takes, which would be check. So maybe we just play bishop takes and then check. Well, anyway, let me take this. I think that's probably check. How am I missing these things? That's pretty sloppy. Yeah. So I can lose the knight, maybe. So queen blocks, we trade. Yes, if I play queen there, he wins this knight. I really feel like I've made a meal of this. So, okay, queen e2, he takes my knight. I can play bishop c4. Queen e2 takes the knight, bishop c4. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. Maybe long castles. So bishop c4, can't take any of these. Yeah, bishop c4 and maybe long castles. He's playing so quickly again. But look at all my pieces there. Everything looks active. This bishop's attacking there, bishop there. Another check. Surely just c3. Okay, so that attacks my bishop. Where do I want to drop the bishop back? All the way back to h2. Or something like queen e5. Takes. Doesn't look terrible. Yeah, queen e5 could be interesting, but I don't know if I don't want a queen trade, do I? So let's say I drop the bishop back and then he plays e6. Has he sort of consolidated there? Queen e5 might be the best, might be a decent idea. Takes, let's say we take with the knight. So we're threatening this. If he moves this again, we can still take. I think that might not be a bad idea. Looks weird to trade queens, but I want to make the most of this development. How am I down to 5 minutes already? Check. Now I want to take with the knight. And I'm threatening this check. I suppose this bishop. No, bishop e6, I've got d5. This guy looks like a young kid playing super fast and aggressively. So technically I'm down 2 pawns, but I mean, look at my pieces. If he plays knight h6, that doesn't help. Takes, check. Rook h5. So actually bishop takes is a fork, isn't it? He can always go back, but then knight takes with check, he goes there. Maybe then we drop back. Then he comes here. Let me, I mean, this looks pretty. Wait, no, then he's got rook there. Okay, maybe let me play knight takes with check. Can also maybe drop the knight back here. No, I don't know. Weird game. So if I play knight e5, I'm attacking his knight. I can also just not move the knight. I can also play knight g5, but then he goes knight there. So what about just knight back with the threat of playing check? I think he has to go maybe rook there. Then we drop the bishop back somewhere. He goes knight here. I mean, there's also just taking this pawn. Still not so easy for some reason, unless I'm missing something. Yeah. Look, yeah. So knight here, rook there. Guess we could drop the bishop back somewhere, but then he goes knight here and he's sort of okay. Or I can just take this pawn, or I can like long castle. I don't know. Knight e5 attacks the knight, and I'm down to 3 minutes. I think he's got to play something like this, right? Could also take, but yeah, why? So what happens if I drop the bishop back? Maybe I drop the bishop back to e3. And then he plays knight here. Long castle. I mean, is that the best I had? Doubt it. Anyway, let me not panic. Surely he's going to have a tough time getting his pieces out still. So knight h6 has to be played, right? Or, yeah. Knight f6. Yeah, okay. So we've got a check there. Can also just long castle. I mean, long castle. So check. Can I maybe hit the rook? Or maybe... Yeah, check. Hit the rook. Okay. Just rook h4 to attack this pawn. Or knight. Yeah, I like knight g6. Hits the pawn and the bishop. And maybe we can... I don't know. Just a rook h1. I don't know. Okay. Knight f4. Hits the rook, hits the pawn, hits this. Can take with a bishop, he takes there. Definitely haven't played this right. But it still looks good, surely. Some threatening check if he moves. Say he moves here or there. Maybe rook. So I've got to check. Can also take the bishop. Can also play. Just knight g5 maybe. Maybe reroute like this back to my 5 square. So bishop here, he's got knight here. Knight g4, I can come back here. And now I might bring my rook. Or maybe knight, yeah, knight f3 should win that pawn, right? Maybe he's got bishop. Yeah. So he takes, he might be able to take here. Let me defend this first. Wait, but then he can, no, yeah. Let me defend this first. Oof, does he have knight e3? Takes. I have no idea how this got so close. Takes. He takes back. F3. Right here, there. I might just have to. So knight f3. So knight e3, rook there. Okay. So takes is the idea. Oof, low on time. Maybe I'll go for that. Oh. Boy, did I stuff this up. Boy, did I stuff this up. Some nice tactics by this guy. God, how did I stuff this up? So a4. I don't know. Don't know how to play this sort of game. So I can win the pawn, but check, just take. God, this was not a good game. It just really was not a good game. So I can't go there because he's going to queen. I got to take this. Guess I got to take. So the threat is there, so maybe just king c2. There he's got check. King b2. Knight d2. Knight c5. How does he make progress here? h3 there. I don't know. I'm really annoyed that I stuffed up this game, but I guess it happens. Yeah, just anyway, let me try and salvage something. A draw maybe. I don't know. He's maybe not the easiest endgame to win. I mean, it should be winning, but I think maybe he'll blunder back. Yeah, so maybe just knight d3 and Try and get him to fall into a fork. I don't know. Rook there. I might just keep dancing around here. Is he coming down here? So check, I can... come back into c5. c5, d3, f4. So, yeah, don't know. So king b4. He's got check, knight blocks. Check, knight blocks. I don't know how you win this. Maybe he's got to bring his king round. But no. Uh-huh. If he goes there... can go back. Yeah, I'm annoyed that I missed that. Some of these tactics. But anyway, it's just a game. It is just a game. If he comes back here, we've got a fork. Check, I can go there. Yeah, I feel like I'm not seeing tactics well enough at the moment. Okay, rook a1. I don't know. King b2. That's an interesting move. So if I go after this pawn, he'll just give me a check. I don't know. So there's knight here, just sort of pushes him back. Rook, there we go here. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I probably should offer him a draw in case he wants one, but I assume he's not going to want one. So king b4 or knight e5 first. So what about knight e5 here? Stop him getting there, then he might go back. Takes is okay because I go there. But I think if he doesn't go back, don't I have this? And then he can't defend this pawn. I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy how long this game has gone on just in this sort of structure. So can't I win this pawn now? Maybe he attacks this pawn though. Yeah, okay. So takes. Does that help me? I actually feel like I kind of want to play it safe. Maybe maybe just back. I don't know. Like he's struggling to break through now. Okay, so he's going for it. Okay, but that seems... Let's say he comes in, we take. No. Don't know. He's getting a bit ambitious. Uh-huh. I don't know. What happens if I just go king there? If he can get his king here... Like, let's see. Yeah. So what about king here? He gives a check there. Yeah, this is an interesting idea though, bringing the king around. That's what I thought might... Check there. This would be a blunder. So check. Oh, I hope I didn't trap my... Oof, he's going to win it. He's going to win that pawn. Check there. He wins this pawn and I win this one. Knight here or... Yeah, this is not looking good. Oof. So knight here, he goes there. I don't know what to do here. King there, we've got knight here. Yeah, I mean, what if I sacrifice my knight for the pawn and then push this? I don't know. Don't know if that works. So rook. So maybe rook d1 if I take. He takes and then my knight's trapped. So rook d3 maybe. No. Rook d1 I think wins because if I take the pawn, he can take my pawn, then my knight's trapped. So rook d1. I gotta take it, right? I mean, there he just goes there. This can't be. This can't be winning, yeah. He's got check there, then there. Oh, I am not gonna like this review. That was tough, wow. Anyway, maybe I'm being too down on myself. I feel like I was just a bit too panicky when I had that advantage. Yeah. Yeah, opponent played at 81. I played at 79.7. I was winning pretty strongly, but Yeah, this is not a real opening. Yeah, I missed that check. In this position, I think, yeah, I really should just be doing better here. 2.6 is the evaluation. I've just got so much development. That was not a good move. Okay, wanted bishop takes. Wanted knight there. Bishop d3. Yeah, that's a tactical miss. Bishop d3. And then rook has to go to h5, and then we've got to check. Those are the sort of tactics I think I should be seeing by now. Then I just panicked. I mean, I panicked here, I think. Yeah, I took the wrong pawn. Why not take the... Yeah, and it's... Now he's on top here. And I actually had drawing chances. This is apparently a draw. Lots of moves that were sort of, you know, holding. Then it's slowly... Yeah, this knight check. Yeah, although if you go there, doesn't he have... Whoa, taking that pawn is a miss. Yeah, and this is all over now. Yeah, okay. I think I guess I'll leave it there. That was a pretty frustrating game. I felt like maybe I was just a bit too panicky, like around here. Yeah, I've already got 1 minute compared to his 12 minutes, so... But perhaps it's some tactical, you know, just need to get better at some of these tactics. That bishop d3, I think, is probably... yeah, if I want to keep improving, I think probably these sort of tactics I should be seeing. But yeah, anyway, I might leave it there for today. Thanks again for watching. Let me know what you thought of that game, if I just absolutely stuffed it up, or if it was actually trickier than I thought. I'll probably do a bit of a review afterwards and see where I went wrong in more detail. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next time.